up, listeners? This is episode 4 of the Average Good Podcast. You mad, bro?
You mad, bro?
You mad, bro? So, if you fuckers actually tuned in to episode 3, our ending point of that episode was, if you could have one superpower, what the fuck would it be? And why? You glorious bastards.
Why would you have said superpower? So, Facebook, Twitter, whatever, comment, get the discussion started on what the best superpower is and what superpowers make you a bitch.
Yeah, dude, share that shit because it's fun as fuck. If you're a rapist, you'll pick invisibility or something like that.
Yeah, if you're a fucking
So you can just
creeper.
like jerk off in the corner while people are
I just
banging.
like to go into the woman's locker room while I'm invisible and smack my shit around.
Hopefully you pick a good
Hatefully
locker room because you
masturbate.
can just go in like a women's locker room. It's just a bunch of fat
Don't
bitches.
go to curves.
What would you do?
Anyway, invisibility wouldn't be mine because now I sound like a fucking rapist.
Now you want to look at fat chicks in the locker room.
I think mine would be Wolverine-style regeneration, but the downside of that is his whole experimentation shit. But I think it'd be awesome to be able to take a bullet to the dome and then just spit that shit out like it was nothing.
Aaron's a depressed motherfucker because what he wants to do is shoot himself in the face and just come back.
That's not what I'm saying. But I'm saying you could be a brutal motherfucker. You'd be Wolverine.
Yeah.
That dude's a monster.
I think they did some shit on Heroes or something like that. I think I've heard about it. It's like a muscle memory.
Mm-hmm.
Or kind of like the Intercept from that show Chuck that we watched, where you can just like look at something or like watch a video and master techniques
Yeah.
like right away. So like, let's say you watch
So
like,
some Matrix type shit.
oh yeah, or you watch like Eddie Bravo's fucking mastering the rubber guard, his 10-step
destroying
system,
people
and
with
then
Twister.
you're the rubber gun master, and then you just fucking blow up. I think that'd be cool for like one that you can actually apply to like real life. You could be like an athlete or something like that. You know, you
Yeah.
could do real shit. You could learn how to fucking produce a podcast in a day, learn how to play the guitar in a day. That'd be kind of cool. I mean,
I feel like that's cheat mode.
it might
And
take
then
the
you
fun
get
out of
bored because then
everything.
you're like, well, fuck, now I just whoop everyone's ass and I'm the best and I get all
Dude,
the
like,
ladies.
but going back to it, honestly, like teleportation is one of the dopest ones.
That would be sick as fuck.
Like, because people are always like, flying. Like, fuck that, man. I'd
you
rather
still
be like,
takes time.
yeah, you're still just like, ugh. Like, flying over Kansas is not gonna be fun, guys. It's not fun. You can only fly 35 miles an hour. So you're just like, ludicrous speed. No, I think teleportation, like jumper style, like you know, where you just can look at pictures of shit and just like bang.
Yeah.
That would suck if you looked at a picture of like a,
The center of the earth.
or of like a, no, what am I thinking? Dubai, like in 1993 when it's non-existent, and then you're just like, I'm gonna go there, and you just smash into a building. It's like, fuck!
You gotta be aware of the construction that's gone on.
But you could like, if you were
taken.
teleporting, you could like see some faggot flying, and then you're just like, I want to be right in front of him. Bam! And you're just like, ah! And then you just keep going like, ding, 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 just bing, 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 across the area. That'd be pretty fucking sweet, you know.
Yeah, I'd be down with that. What about you? Superpowers. Go.
I don't know. I think it would be between being able to control time and reading people's minds.
Reading people's minds.
I feel like reading people's minds would be a gigantic letdown.
Dude, that would get out of hand for me, I think, because, like, I'm so off the wall, and, like, I say such fucked up shit. Like, I don't really want to know what you guys think about me the second after I say stuff. Like, they're just like, God, we just suffer through. He'll be funny in 10 minutes, because right now he's the biggest douchebag. Like, I don't want to hear that shit, because then I'd just be like,
Oh, fuck. Now I'm
just
never
a sad
talking
seed
again.
of a person just huddled inside myself. Like, that wouldn't be fucking cool.
And I feel like it'd be hard to not, like, telegraph to people that you could read their minds, because they'd say some shit and then you do exactly what they were thinking.
Like,
And
oh,
they'd be
this? Yeah, me too. Like, what are you fucking talking about? What do you guys got any honorable mentions?
honorable mentions as far as...
Other good
people?
ones that you wouldn't pick as your first, but like that would be dope.
Yeah. Stopping time. That way you can take naps whenever you want.
You're very practical.
Yeah, we know how Rebecca feels about life. She wants to stop time now so that she can like, you know, stop people from falling off bridges or stop car
I
accidents.
just want to be able to take a nap.
She just
and
wants
be
to take
fully
a
rested.
fucking nap, guys. Like, give her some nap time.
Give me 8 hours of sleep.
Yeah. I feel like Tess would fully agree with that.
Dude, it'd actually be kind of cool to just never have to sleep. Even though I love sleep. No, actually, fuck
That
that.
would be horrible.
Having the ability to perfectly draw nutrients from things so that you're never hungry again. I hate being hungry. I hate it.
Yeah.
Like, eating is such a shitty thing. I hate it. Like, you're like, this is delicious. If I never felt the need to, and I was just always full, you know, and your body always had exactly what you need, you'd always be in good
And then
shape.
you were shredded as fuck constantly.
You'd be perfectly fueled. Like, you'd just be good to go. That'd be pretty fucking
That would
sweet.
be
That would be
On it
cool.
needs to get on it. Like,
On it. Create the superpower.
yeah, get that shit knocked out.
What are other good ones? feel
I mean, laser beam eyeballs would be cool as fuck. Like if we're just
look
looking
into my
out
eyes.
and shit.
Look into my eyes.
Like Cyclops, just fucking and blast people.
I like that song that just came out where it's like, look into my eyes. Eyes. You could just say that to people and then just melt their face off. It's like, fuck you, bitch. That would be cool, but that's like out there. Everyone could notice that you're doing that.
Well, I mean, there's no way to secretly laser
Everyone's like,
somebody's
where the
face
fuck
off.
did that laser come from?
I don't know. What are you talking about? Definitely not on eyeballs.
I think it'd be really funny if you could just like control people's muscles.
So
just
just
you
give
just
them
see some-
fucking weird
you just
arm
see-
spasms. Everyone would be hardcore
Dude,
dancing.
that'd be so funny. Or like when that dude was donkey punching, to just like take his rear leg and like pull it up towards his face, so that he just did a front flip. Yeah, it's just to fuck with people though. Like
Yeah.
you go out like at 6 when people are doing PT on these roads, and then you just stop the guy who's in the middle of their line and just like, and just everyone just like for like personal satisfaction. I feel like those would be the good ones. Like doing funny shit to people, or like that thing where Jim Carrey does in Bruce Almighty, where
What,
he just
where he shoots his clothes off?
no, yeah, that one. No, where he takes over like Evan's.
And my tiny nipples went to Fred. Yeah, that's
Yeah, it was funny.
I lost my shit when I first saw
Oh,
that.
I still lose my shit when I watch that.
It's stupid as fuck. Like
so
it's not.
funny.
It's not like super comedic gold, but it's
It is. It really is.
timing wise
Yeah.
and just how fucking ridiculous it is. It's
And how perfect Jim Carrey matches
yeah.
the same movements that
Yeah.
he does. It's just very Jim Carrey. Like, it just matches up so fucking well.
comedic gold.
When he beats himself up in Liar Liar,
Oh,
and
God.
that shit was hilarious. He just beats the fuck out of himself in the bathroom.
Yes.
That shit's good. Alright, let's go to these stupid fucking questions.
Alright, so we googled conversation starters just for shits and giggles and see how these are.
Well, that's a bullshit one. What do you think about laissez-faire capitalism?
I don't even know what the fuck
I don't know what the
I'm
fuck
not
that is.
hipster enough to really give a shit about that. That's what do you think about existentialism? Like that's just let's smell our own farts out of a wine glass. The fucking are you a good girl, nice guy, or bad girl, bad boy? Like
Well, tell me what you are right now.
what am I?
Are you a bad girl? I'm
Not right now.
I'm a bad girl.
Right now I'm just an average. I'm a
Average
sir.
Joe. I'm a sir. You
I'm
hold
a
your
sir.
dick up with a fucking back scratcher while you piss.
I'm a sir.
What do you think about raising ostriches? Like, what the fuck is that?
How would you respond to that in general conversation? Like some
Like,
dude just
come
walks
again?
up. What do you think about raising ostriches?
I'd be like, dude, actually, it would scare the shit out of me. Ostriches
Those
fucking
things are
gnarly.
like
It'd be a lot of work.
fuck,
They can run so fucking fast.
and they'll just tear you apart. Ostriches are brutal.
That's gotta be the worst, like one of the worst ways to die, just pecked to death. I feel like that or being stabbed by a thumbtack 10,000 times.
Do you think good girls go to heaven?
I just saw that one, and that's like,
Damn.
it sounds like this is some creepy ass dude trying to get into some.
I don't know why. What do you think about raising ostriches to be in there, though?
I don't know.
Are
'cause he's
you a
creepy.
bad girl? What do you think about raising ostriches?
I mean, I feel like that flows in creepy man thought. Somebody creepy as fuck wrote this shit.
I hope they say it exactly like the way that one's written. Though. Are you a good girl / nice guy or a bad boy / bad boy?
And he asks it to somebody who is specifically a boy or a girl.
What do you think you were in a past life, Newman?
I have no idea.
A cobbler.
A cobbler. I cobbled.
You cobbled.
I made many a shoe.
I feel like I was a cat.
A
A
cat?
Mm-hmm.
Because you're lazy as shit.
I just want to take naps. I just want to stop time
That was so
and take
stupid.
naps.
I just want to stop time to take naps. I'm a cat.
I don't know. I have all kinds of crazy dreams, but it's mostly about like apocalyptic shit. So I don't know if that's past life
In the other apocalypse.
Yeah.
You're just a fucking
in an
cold
alternate
hard bitch.
dimension. Somehow I survived zombies.
I could have been like a jester.
The jester, that works. Okay.
Just a bitch that people threw tomatoes at, but I just made it funny.
I might have been
Died of malaria.
died of malaria, died of fucking dengue fever. Some
What do you have a
horrible-
weak spot for?
candy?
Candy?
Candy, ice cream.
What
all
about
that
on an
horrible shit.
emotional level? What makes you cry like a bitch for no reason?
Amazing Grace.
The song?
Yep. That shit'll get me in. the
Like in
feels.
what context though? Just like hearing it out of nowhere?
No. Like it has to be played in the actually music in general.
Oh, okay.
Music can make me feel like
Oh,
a total
dude,
bitch.
I listened to Rise Against one time like
Yeah.
a couple months ago, and I hadn't listened to them in a long time, and their lyrics are like so
in the feels.
Powerful.
real,
They
and
just
I like
feel fuck the shit out
like
of you.
yeah, when it was like 1,000. I forget what the song's called, like but I listened to that shit and I was crying. I was
Yeah.
like, what the fuck, man? I've listened to Cemetery Gates by Pantera and started crying. Like, what? The gates! All of the cemeteries!
Every time I watch those videos of like the homecomings from the trees,
Oh,
I
oh.
will cry
Lose your
instantly.
When I
shit.
see the
Doesn't
dog versions, that's when I cry.
I don't care about
When
family.
the dog's just like just fucking turn into otters, you know? That's when I lose my fucking mind. Or like I've like when those clickbait things come up and it's like 25 things that will make you like feel like humanity is
Restored your faith. in
yeah,
humanity
restored
or
your faith
whatever.
Yeah.
in humanity. That shit'll get me sometimes.
Yeah.
Like when dudes jump into raging rivers to like shave sheep.
To shave-
to shave sheep.
We need this wall! We're not gonna let this wall go!
Dylan's just bawling his eyes out.
Oh my god, the sheep, they're shaving them!
That sheep would have been unshaven when it died.
Yeah, but that shit'll fucking get me though.
Yeah.
That stuff will get me.
Yeah.
I think I cried
hardcore.
over something like that today.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
I fucking cry like a... I think, no, I was watching Grey's Anatomy today and I almost fucking teared up. I thought her husband was gonna die. And I was like, I was just like,
And you were giving me shit about Grey's
dude,
Anatomy.
I was
earlier.
looking up, like, I was rolling my eyes at myself, just like, you gotta be fucking kidding me, man. And I was so close, and and then it changed, and I was like, okay. Get your shit together, Dylan.
I know it's going to be more dramatic. I have to be stronger to get to. I think that's another thing I have a weakness for is stupid ass fucking girl-oriented TV shows.
Dude, yeah,
like
for
Gilmore
sure.
Girls, Grey's Anatomy.
Yeah, they're good though, man.
They are.
The whole time I watched Grey's Anatomy with Chelsea, I'll make fun of it the whole time.
Yeah, but
it's like,
secretly you're
it
like,
is
God
good."
damn it, I love Christina Yang and Meredith. Grey."
Yeah, for reals.
You guys are bigger girls than I am. I don't watch that shit.
Shut up.
You can't tell me you haven't watched Gilmore Girls though.
Yeah, when I was like 13.
Well, you still
we are
watch the fuck out of
13.
it. But see,
Hey
It-
Becca, go back and watch Gilmore Girls and tell me it's not the shit.
they're just so fucking witty.
Yeah.
And
And they
hot.
really are. That
They're
is
hot.
the extremely well written show. And yeah, the mom and the daughter are both smoke shows.
Yeah.
Like, just
So,
shows of smoke.
So-
Fog machines everywhere.
They're fog machines. But this is like we googled like funny conversation starters, and on here is what's your favorite color? Like,
is-
are you fucking shitting
What
me?
is the yuckiest food you've ever tasted?
Does it say
What
yuckiest?
is so yucky? Yeah, it definitely says yuckiest.
the fuck?
That's a different question though. If you could, what superhero would you be? That's different than what
That
superpower
is
would you
because
have.
you gotta have that personality
Yeah.
too, and some of them are just.
I think
cocksuckers.
Deadpool because I like his witty, dark-mannered personality.
Yeah.
It's very similar to mine. Like I like to joke about tragedies the day after they happen.
San Bernardino.
Whoa, we're not allowed to do that. Rebecca's
Oh, I
here.
thought you were embodying
She's
Deadpool
right
though.
here.
You were
She
embodying.
just wiped a tear.
I think I'd be Rogue from X-Men.
I think I'd be like. I want to say Gambit just
Yeah.
because he's. I want to.
I think I'd be Batman actually because I really just talk.
I just want to talk like this.
Rachel! Rachel! It's just being really fun to just say that bullshit voice all the time and to actually.
Where's the Terminator?
Joker, where is he? Where is he? Where did you take her? Where's Rachel? Rachel!
Have you seen that Batman finds his voice video?
No.
That's just fucking hilarious. Google Batman finds his voice.
Have you seen any of the College Humor Batman videos?
That's what I'm talking about. It's one of those.
Oh, is
Batman
it?
finds his voice, and he's fucking. You know that scene in Batman? I think it begins where he's dropping that fat lieutenant dude from the roof.
Yeah.
But he's doing that, and he's doing all these different kinds of voices. Like, is this one better? Like, it's fucking
Dude, I love the
hilarious.
one where he where he's saying all the sex jokes. Have you seen that one? Where he's just like, I've been in that. Like, just like all these gnarly fucking sex jokes are so ridiculous. That was funny as shit. Yeah, shout out to College Humor. You guys put together some funny
You guys
shit.
are awesome. You guys have been legit since I Googled your site to find booby pictures as a teenager. Like, College Humor has been on point for a
Yeah,
hot
dude.
minute.
They put out some content for sure.
I thought that said, "What's your opinion about black men?"
What's your opinion about black men with nails? Well, it's black nails on men.
Yes, that's a stupid fucking question too.
Did you ever do that?
Black. I think I went through a period of it when I was.
I think I did it for like a day and a half.
when I was a little girl.
Did you ever
I
do
did
the
that
cut
shit.
yourself thing?
No.
No, I think I did it one time.
And
And I was
did
just
it?
like, I think because other people were doing it, and
Yeah.
I did it like an X-Acto knife, but it was like the lightest cut ever.
I'm
and
just
I was
gonna
like,
scratch
"God,
myself.
I'm sad.
I just want to fit in
when
with
I
fucking
wear
depressed
when I
fucking
wore
weirdos.
garage fit jeans from fucking Zoomies, you
Yeah.
know. Like,
At least your generation didn't have the Jinkos.
Jay.
Those were fucking retarded.
Me and my buddy Colby talk about Jingles all the fucking time. Oh,
I
it's
grew
so
up
funny.
when those were cool. When everybody was rocking that shit.
Just wear fucking wingsuit pants to school.
And I wanted some so bad, but my parents were like, no, that's fucking stupid. You're not gonna get it.
You're like, fuck you, mom!
I just want Jinkos! I just want pant legs that I can wear as a skirt!
I just want fucking pant legs that were made out of 7 recycled pairs of pants! God damn.
Jinkos are fucking stupid.
Oh, and the way they're spelled, too. Like,
Yeah.
they spell like JNCO.
Some shit like that. Like, you
Scroll
can't
down. What
pronounce
else we
this.
got? Scroll down.
Scroll down.
Yeah.
A
What is the best present you've ever received?
blowjob.
I'm trying to think. Yeah, dude. Sex on my birthday is always way better. Like,
Yeah.
it's so good. It's the best. It's just like taken to another level.
I mean,
Before we left for Kansas, like, that was the greatest. I was like, I'm not going to see her for 5 days, so this is going to be baller.
we're
And I
gonna
was
go
like,
ham.
Okay. Sorry, Mom, if you're listening to this.
I mean, don't, this is, it's explicit. So, what, do you think they'll make another, are you fucking
They
kidding?
fucking are making another Batman movie.
God damn it, these questions are...
Dude, have you
down.
seen the trailer for that, though? The Ben
Uh-uh.
Affleck.
Hold on,
versus-
he's gonna be the new Batman?
Yeah, it's Ben Affleck and then the fucking... I know I'm saying his name wrong.
You
Fuck
are.
you, listeners. I'm doing it on purpose. Fuck
Okay.
Ben Affleck. Well, how can him and Matt Damon be best friends?
I
Because
don't know,
Matt Damon's like
Damon's
a god,
boss.
and Ben Affleck is just retarded.
God damn it.
Networking
Ben
conversation.
Funny conversation topics.
Yeah.
This is how strapped we are for content, that we're fucking...
Content.
Content. We blew our load talking about the show.
All of our load. Just
the whole
everywhere,
load.
all over your faces.
The whole load.
Killer conversation started.
Tell me about you. What's your story? These are fucking like business things.
Hey, listeners, tell me about you.
Going
What's
deep.
your story?
Go.
What personal passion project are you working on right now?
Oh.
Listeners, tell me. Go deep. That's where we should go. What's your biggest fear? Aaron, what is your biggest fear?
Being torn apart.
Torn apart?
Yeah.
Like Django style by the dogs?
I mean, any sort of thing. Like, be it a shark, tiger, bear, zombies, any of that shit. Just being ripped limb from limb. Something about that just seems fucking horrible.
That is pretty fucking gnarly.
I'm not down with that.
I don't like demons.
Yeah.
Really don't like
I feel like that goes hand in hand with the torn apart dude.
Like, I'm not a big, like, religious person, but sometimes, like, when
You'll get a
it's, like,
demon-y
really
vibe.
dark and I get kind of demony, I'm like, hey, God, you still
Hey Jesus,
listen to
can
me?
you just throw me a shout
Yeah,
out?
dog, like, sorry I haven't talked to you in, like, 6 months, but, like, hook it up.
We're still
kinda
cool,
scared
right?
now.
Biggest fear?
Probably drowning.
No, yeah.
That's pretty scary, but I hear you get really comfortable with it after you take the breath.
After the super painful.
I've talked to a lot of people who've drowned, like, so they told me it was fine.
I've heard that too, but I just
No, but
have like vivid nightmares of drowning, and
Yeah.
just suffocating, and
I don't like
that
falling
asphyxiation
off
in
stuff,
general.
man. I have a lot of dreams where I fall off shit. and
I used to
hate
when I
that.
was little. Like I had this reoccurring dream where I was running down. You remember? You know where Justin lives? Like on that street where Grandma and Grandpa used to live. Then it was Justin right next door in the Alderwood area.
Yeah, okay.
I used to have a dream that I was running down that street and my shadow was chasing me, and I'd get to the very end and my shadow would catch me and I'd fall through it and land on my bed.
Fuck that dream.
And it would,
Fuck that dream.
and it would just repeat over and over again throughout the night.
Oh shit.
And that happened for like weeks on end.
That's
That is
I would
so crazy.
stop running from the shadow. I
And
would
just
be
fall into my bed
just like,
constantly.
you know, I had the same dream as my brother before on the same night.
That's fucking weird.
Do you guys ever have those dreams where you feel like they're like almost like premonitions?
Oh yeah, I have that all the
Yes.
time.
Oh my god. Why do people what is that?
I don't know.
Is that your body just like recognizing algorithms in the
It might
earth
just
and
be
it
the
just, like,
relativity.
builds
fucking-
like it builds a general enough scenario that like you might run into something similar.
It
But it's
might
like
be.
there would be scenarios where it's like I hear a voice and like I'm in this area and it's specific kind of lighting and I don't really recognize it until
Yeah.
it happens and you're like,
But I've had
oh,
really
shit.
specific ones.
Like how?
Like the scenery was the exact same, and like you know how in your mind's eye you get flashes of shit, like
Yeah.
memories and stuff.
Yeah.
Well, I saw it and then I had that picture flash and I was like, "Fuck, that was the dream I had." So it was like
Jesus.
an immediate match.
Well, no, I always recognize it immediately as it happens. Like,
Yeah.
I've had a couple where it's like it was Grandpa's voice and like things like that. And
Yeah.
I like think that had played out, and I was just like, oh, like just like you take a deep breath and you.
Oh,
take a
Grandpa's being racist again.
but it's just like, oh, okay, I've fucking seen this before.
Yeah.
That shit's weird.
I feel like it could just have a connection to with that time is relative thing. Like all things are happening at once, and we're just experiencing it.
and just when we're sleeping, like the DMT
It just
or
messes up a
whatever,
little bit. You
the
just get a
DMT
skip.
just like takes us into like
Yeah.
a different dimension. We
Oh,
just-
you're gonna go forward in time a little bit in your dream, just as something that has nothing to do with anything.
Yeah, because it's never something significant. It's never looked like, hey, 9/11 happens on this day. It's
Yeah.
just like, hey, you're going to be having Thanksgiving dinner here, and you're going to eat 6 olives, and then your grandpa's going to be like, why'd you eat 6 olives?
Yeah, but mine has always just been scenes.
Yeah.
Like,
Well, mine never, I never recognized the voices or anything like that until they play out in real life. Then I'm like,
Yeah.
oh, that's what that noise was. Like, because it's like watching a YouTube video on like the lowest quality setting.
yeah.
And then seeing it in real life in 1080, and you're
Yeah.
like, "Oh, okay."
Now it all makes sense. But
Yeah.
the one that stands out the most is I had a dream that I turned a corner and saw some orange Home Depot racks and a loading dock door that was open at the end of the racks, and I just looked out onto these green trees in a parking lot.
Mhm.
And then I had a job where I set up all these Home Depot racks
Yeah.
with a loading dock at the end of it. And one day I was walking around the corner and the loading dock was already open and it was all sunny and the green trees were there in the fucking
Oh,
parking
fuck.
lot. And I was like, holy shit, whoa,
Yeah.
what the fuck?
That's fucking weird, man.
But then I've had other ones that are really vague where it's just like I had deja vu and then I immediately recognized that
Yeah.
the deja vu was because of a dream. But it wasn't
That's how
as
mine are.
vivid as that
That's
one.
how mine are. Yeah, I don't understand though. The brain does some weird ass shit.
Yeah, but I feel like that's just the time is relative thing. Like if you just think of time as this big fucking sandwich that's already over,
Yeah.
like the beginning of time, the end of time, all happening at the same time, and we're just like this weird vessel that travels between that at a set pace.
Yeah.
Like sometimes.
That's why it blows my mind when a lot of religious people like to say that the world's like 6,000 years old.
Yeah.
Because they try to compare our timeline to God's timeline.
Yeah.
And it's like, if God is this deity that you believe, like, he doesn't...
He shouldn't be on
He
our
shouldn't
same
be within
timeline.
the same plane. Yeah, like,
Yeah.
you're built from him, like, you're built in his eye. But
He
it's
has
not
the
like,
ability to
and he
create
gave you his
all of
knowledge,
everything.
but he's not going to give you everything he's capable of. It's like,
Yeah.
I assume that, like, life is like this line, and then God's looking at it from the side. And,
Yeah.
like, he can pop in at any time he wants to and
Yeah.
see everything that's happening all at once. So he already knows the Holocaust happened. He already knows that we're going to shit on ISIS in a few months. He already knows, like, you know, like...
He's seen the end of the world.
He already
as
knows
was
when
creating it.
global warming actually becomes a big enough deal
Yeah.
where people start fucking dying, and you know, like, he can see all this stuff, and
Yeah.
it's like people are always like worried about it. I don't know, like, say, like he has a big job. If he is around, like, there's a big job to handle, and what can you really do more than watch? It's not like you can be intervening in every possible scenario that's there. If he's supposedly one guy, it's like, you're gonna need a fucking team of interns to try and figure out what the fuck you need to do then.
Oh, I'm a God intern.
Yeah, that's what angels are. They're just interns. God doesn't even pay them. He's like, fuck your minimum wage raise. Go on strike, bitch.
You're not gonna make $15 an hour. Go flip a burger.
Bitch. You work at McDonald's. Nobody gives a shit what you do. God damn.
I read an interesting quote once that said that we are all God, and our experience as a person is just our attempt to try and experience interpersonal relationships.
Yeah.
Like, we are all connected to this one being, and we just break off little pieces of spirit and become people to
Well, see, I guess I subscribe to the idea of intelligent design for some reason, just because I do believe in some division of magic, I guess. Like, there's some stuff I don't understand.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like, other areas of, like, people who do drugs see different shit than I do.
Yeah.
And, like, you know, people have seen more stuff than I can comprehend in my own perception. So I guess I subscribe to the idea of, like, intelligent design. But when people try to declare that there's this one deity, it really bothers me, because if you just go into one church, just one, not even a different church, not even a church of a similar denomination. Don't go to two different Mormon churches. Okay, Mormon church is one thing. They probably all believe exactly the same. But, you know, I can hate on Mormons all I want, but I feel like they're all pretty nice people, so
they're just gonna
enjoy your cult. Yeah,
and try to sell you their religion.
Yeah. But no, like, if you go into just like a Christian church, like, walk through there and ask everybody to define what God is to them, it's going to be so fucking different to every person.
Yeah.
You know, they're going to read the exact same verse and find something different in it. So you can't say that, like, well, God is like this, because it's like, if all of you guys claim to be the same thing, you guys all subscribe to the same God, but you all interpret it in a very different way, you know, and you can't take the Bible literally, because then all of you are fucking going to hell. Every single one of you.
Every single goddamn person.
Every single one.
But no, that's why he died for you.
That's why I'm not that fucking worried about it, because people are like, well, God's a God of second chances. It's like, well, then why wouldn't he be that way all the way up until the point that I fucking die?
Yeah.
Why wouldn't, like, I fucking die and then I wake up and he's right there and he's like, yo, dude, you fucked up. Why?
But
and then
you go. You
and then I'll be like, oh shit, sorry. And maybe he could, like, tell me, like, yo, you fucked up on this, and you did this, and you did this, and maybe I'd have to suffer for a little bit about him telling me, why are you a fucking asshole? But it's like, but he's not gonna be like, sorry, man. Like, I'm a loving God, but sorry, bro. Like, I gave you a chance. Have fun in fucking fiery, burning, lack of light hell.
You had your shot.
The way I think of hell, though, is different than, like, this fire and brimstone bullshit, though, too.
Yeah.
I think of it like the elimination of all, like, light.
Existence.
All light.
Just fucking.
No, because then hell wouldn't be that bad. Because then you'd just be gone.
Have you been by yourself and thought?
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You just.
Well, that's what I mean. It's like
thoughts.
this ultimate darkness. You're, like, stuck in this, like, pit of nothing's positive. It's just like constant.
You just have that little nasty negative voice constantly. Yeah. You're a fucking asshole.
What hell
You're
is. That's what it seems like it is.
See, I feel like I believe in reincarnation. If you're gonna live a shitty life as a human being, then you're gonna come back as something small and not meaningful.
Yeah.
Like some
You're gonna be a worm living in some shit.
Exactly.
I feel like worms have better lives than some people.
I feel like that's true too.
Yeah, I feel like that might be the prestige. Like,
yeah.
if you're a dumb motherfucker, then you get to come back as.
They have that in like actual Hinduism and shit like that. They're called the Untouchables. They're born into the lower end of the caste system or whatever, and they're poor as fuck, and nobody will help them because they're considered untouchable. Like, they fucked up in their previous life, so now they're suffering through this.
See, and I also gotta think of, like, the filter of which they, like, look through, or, like, the looking glass of which they, like, judge people. Because it's like, are they gonna judge you on the big shit you did, or are they gonna judge you on the little shit? Or are they gonna judge you on how many times you jerked off? Or are they gonna judge you on, like, how many times after saying, sorry, I don't have cash to a homeless person, that you actually gave him $20, you know? Like, are they going to judge you on that shit? Are they going to judge you about how you think and what your intent was, or by what you were actually capable of doing? Yeah. You know?
I feel like the Bible and all holy writings are just the
guidelines.
The establishment, like, their kind of bedtime story.
Yeah.
Like how parents used to tell you stories about the weeping woman who drowned all her kids and she comes out and snatches kids who are out too late. Shit like that. Like I feel like that was the religious version of the spooky bedtime story to get everyone to fall in line.
Yep.
Because back in the day, there wasn't any sort of civilization. So if you came by and been convinced everybody that there's this God that fucking will destroy the shit out of everything if you fuck up,
Yeah.
then you
Everyone's
can
gonna be like,
control the mass. Oh shit, maybe
okay.
we should stop being dick faces and raping everybody and
Yeah.
burning everything down.
Yeah.
But I
See,
feel like
but it's come to this point where it's like we all have the ability to contact people, and we're not there's not this divide.
Yeah.
I mean, there is politically.
there's a gigantic divide
Politically, but there's not this divide between people. Like
Yeah.
we all have the ability. Like if
I could
some
call
person
up
thinks
somebody in
something,
fucking
yeah,
England right now.
you can talk to
Brandon would be
anybody
like,
you want to. So
no,
like
it's
people
good,
are
it's
much
fine.
more like. I feel like you face the consequences for your actions more at this point,
Yeah.
and so you don't have to have this giant overlooping thing, this
Yeah.
Bible thumping book to tell you how to live a good
But
life.
there's
you
some
know?
people that
If you act
just-
like a fucking asshole, some people are gonna tell you.
they're gonna punch you in the face.
Yeah.
I feel like that they should let go of the outdated text of the Bible. Somebody needs to rewrite that.
I think they should just stop taking it literally.
That's not gonna
Exactly.
happen.
I know.
That's not gonna happen. Because you've got generations upon generations who've taught their own. It's like homeschooling.
Yeah.
Like they fucking go through and teach this insane jihadist Christianity. Like there's a documentary on Netflix called Jesus Camp.
Camp. Yeah.
That shit
Just
is
watch that shit.
ridiculous.
I don't know if I could watch it.
No, it's fucking awful. Like it's Westboro Baptist Church style shit. Like it's bad.
Thank
I
you
peed
for
on
being
the
on
church,
them.
by the way.
Thank
I
you.
know.
That.
Shout out to Aaron Newman for peeing on Westboro Baptist Church.
Fuck
I saw the
place.
pictures.
Yeah. We went and took pictures and we're all holding our fists up in
See,
the air
but
with our
I
dicks
think
in
that's
our
my
hair.
biggest problem with religion is because, like, I mean, like, I can.
It's a method of control.
I can subscribe to a lot of the
Absolutely.
things, but being able to declare, like, well, I believe the same thing as this person, or saying, like, me saying I'm a Christian is saying that I believe the same thing
Yeah.
as
Yeah.
these other people, and I fucking don't, man.
Yeah.
Like, I'm a way more like I just come at things from a different angle, and like.
I used
I
to
say
identify
fuck
as
a lot,
Christian.
and I really enjoy saying fuck.
Yeah.
Fuck, 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 fuck.
God damn
Average
it is a
Girls
big one
Podcast.
for me.
Yeah.
God
Jesus Christ is
Yeah.
one of my.
That's what
Jesus
I
Christ,
said.
I say
Yeah.
all the time. I'm glad, if Grandma and Grandpa are around all the time. Like, Dylan, Jesus, like, you never asked. They would say, Dylan, Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ.
Jesus Christ, though.
Yeah.
But I feel like my idea of God is nowhere near that petty to where he's like, you fucking said my name out of turn.
Yeah.
You're going to hell for a little.
Yeah.
Like, fuck, what? No, that's stupid.
Yeah.
But
I think of God like a, I don't know, like, kind of like a manager, but who's been doing the job for like 1,000 years.
yeah, he's
So it's like he lets go of the bullshit. Like, no, have
Yeah.
you ever had a good manager
Yeah.
who's like, I've been doing this for a long fucking time. So it's like, that doesn't matter.
I know
so
you've
much.
got the potential to be better, so I'm gonna just
Yeah.
reprimand you, let you know, hey, that's
Or like,
fine.
hey, did you do your job? Did you complete what you
Yeah.
wanted? Like, did you complete what I asked of you? Yes, you did. Well, then
You're
be
good.
yourself.
Yeah,
You know?
here's your paycheck.
Yeah,
Fuck
like
off.
that's how I think of God. And a lot of people turn God into like this fucking ruler snapping
Yeah.
nun who's like leading a classroom and just spanking all these kids for, thinking differently
Yeah.
or accidentally doing something else. And it's like we're still fucking apes. We all have primal aggression and, like these primal drives to fuck each other and fucking
And fuck each other up.
yeah,
Like,
fuck each other up and jerk off and yell swear words and fucking,
And go to mosh pits and
do
kick
different
people in the
stuff
face.
and draw pentagrams somewhere. And it's like, some people do that.
Yeah.
People are different. You can't just like try and divide all these people into this one thing and then just be like, well, you're fucked. Like,
Yeah.
well, if you're not, like, yes, then
It's
you're
that
like
us versus
dying.
them mentality, though. Like, once you get into a group and
Yeah.
all of a sudden there's some sort of line drawn in the sand, automatically you're gonna, like, embrace that group even harder and be
Yeah.
like, oh, fuck you!
See,
Goddamn. Fuck. What?
when I was younger, my mom, it has like a Indian religion, like
Mhm.
it's like a Hindu kind of religion.
Yeah.
And we had these friends and they were Christian, and we all went up to like a cabin with them, and the mom actually pulled us aside and says, you guys better convert to being Christians or you're all going to hell.
Yeah.
And as like an 8-year-old, she told us your mom is going to hell because she's not a Christian.
Yeah, the first thing that I'm not gonna think when she says that is, oh God, I'm be like, oh fuck that lady.
Yeah. And that's
Fuck her.
right then I was like, I'm not associating myself with any kind of religion ever.
Yeah, it's like I did for a really long time, and I still when we saw that show last night, like I got some
identified
feeling
with the message.
I got some feeling there,
It's
you know,
not
when
the message. It's not about like, hey, you're a Christian, that's why I'm listening.
yeah, when he did his like fucking worship shit, I was like, I felt that energy that he was putting out, like that vibe.
That's why I like music, like
the warmth. Yeah,
Jimi Hendrix said music is my religion, and that's probably the closest
Joe
thing
Rogan's
to a
my
religion.
but yeah,
That's probably the closest thing to a religion that I have, because when I went to church as a kid, I never got a special feeling from the pastor fucking reading his shit.
Yeah.
Or the fucking
music,
scriptures. But when they play the music and everyone sing together, I got these goosebumps and I was like, oh fuck, maybe there's something to it.
That's the only times that I've ever like had like a deep prayer session.
Yeah.
Was when they were fucking playing, and I had my best friend right next to me, and we were like fucking head to head, like out
going
loud.
ham with
like
prayer.
out loud. Well, dude, it's like this weird. It's like a fucking drug. I can understand why some people are into it so hard, because it's like, I'm into, like, this sounds so fucking hippie, but the energy that you get from different stuff. Music, the way that it lights you up and puts chills down your spine. When you hear fucking Adele say that I haven't even listened to the song, you know? And I can't sing, but just like that, when you hear that, you're just like, she's good, you know? And you feel the emotion she poured into that bullshit. And you're like, even if it's not something you identify like with, it's just like,
there's
when you hear people put their passion into stuff.
That's why I hate pop music.
It's just,
It's nothing.
It's commercialized.
I knew you were trouble when you walked in.
Yeah, Taylor Swift hasn't had any feeling in her songs since the jump.
Some of them are catchy though, bro.
Oh, they're catchy as fuck. I mean, they have feeling. I don't
that Trouble song, I actually like that shit.
I don't get that feeling. They're like, oh my god, yes, he was trouble when he
walked in. But it's like people are like, how do you listen to that screamo bullshit? It's
because it has passion.
Dude, listen to Slipknot's Scissors. It's the rawest fucking shit. Like, you're like, you know, he was high out of his mind on heroin, and he's just grunting like an animal, and it's just like so primal. There's so much energy from the depths of his subject just pushed into it, and you just lose your fucking mind in it.
Yeah, Parkway Drive too. Any of that fucking hardcore shit is like, it's on point.
Or
like,
listening to City and Color, like you just hear Dallas just like pour every ounce of sweat and sadness that he had in some of these scenarios, that he's painting this picture out of like this.
He's like opening a little window and letting you stare at his heart.
Yeah, just like, hey, I was like in a bad place, you know, and I also associate with that because it helped me get through like a lot of hard depression, you know.
Or like when that Wage War band sang that suicide in his song, that got to me.
When that guy was singing like "Ended It All" or whatever on the mic, you know, and
you
it's
could
just
see
like,
the emotion in his face.
yeah,
like,
you can see these guys, and then he's just fucking breakdown. You're just like,
oh, now I'm gonna fuck people up.
You're just headbanging for suicide. Thank you.
Suicide prevention.
Yes,
I think is what the message was.
Yes, definitely. Yeah. I'm not like, yo, suicide's dope.
But
dead babies are dope, but suicide
oh
not
my
cool.
God. Just rephrase this, we are pro-choice. Pro-choice, that's why he says that shit. Not because we actually
everyone's not going to think I'm pro-choice. Everyone thinks I'm pro-dead baby.
Yeah. Jesus Christ.
Jesus. Yeah. Dude, yeah. It's just... Music is awesome. Like, I love laughing, and I love music, and, you know...
Those are, like, base
reading a good
things.
book. And, like... There's nothing better than laughing, man. There's a reason why I don't watch scary movies and I don't watch this other stuff. It's like I watch action movies because I like the primal feeling of watching some dude get fucked up and getting shot in the face, and like you just get like, you feel like an animal again, and it's good.
And you're ready to go punch through walls.
Yeah, and then like I like and fight ISIS. No, I'm just kidding. And then I like funny movies because laughing, like it's just like this way you share with people and like. I guess I can understand where people would get that same feeling from scary movies. You said you like scary movies?
No, I love funny movies.
Oh,
that's
funny
all
movies.
I watch.
Yeah, I like watching Grandma's Boy or watching Hot Rod and just deep belly laughters from like just the pit of my being, just laughing at every possible like. It's a connection that just doesn't make sense. You just have this connection to the person who wrote it and the person who's acting it out, and like it's
And the people you're watching it with.
Yeah.
Oh, there's
Just then
nothing
you
better
laugh
than
and
laughing.
look over,
That's
"Oh,
why
fuck,
there's
ah!"
nothing better. Like I love watching movies with Aaron because when he laughs at shit, it's like funnier when I laugh. Like then I'll laugh harder. Or when I laugh at it, he thinks the same thing. Like my buddy Colby at work, like he has a really deep belly laughter like that. Like everyone has their layers of laughter, and like there's a couple people where it's like that top layer is like. That's the shit, and it's Newman, and then my buddy Colby, like he has that laugh, and when it gets to that level, you're just like, oh, like this is where it's at. So like you just try your hardest to try and find that over and
Get
over
that
again.
all
Like,
the time.
yeah, that's honestly my fuel for life is just to make people laugh super hard. Like that's nothing better.
Until they piss themselves.
No, they
You're gonna laugh
at
till you
them.
piss yourself.
Just, sorry, I'm texting real quick. You have to check the mic.
I can't really say shit because I was just doing that too.
Oh yeah.
And Rebecca's just all alone in the world.
Yeah, Rebecca, get a job. You have a
Did I
job.
Get
mention
some
that
goals.
tomorrow off?
Shut up. Ugh.
Get some goals.
Get some goals. Get goals.
Get goals. Goddamn.
Wow, we went off on a deep thing just off of what was your biggest fear. That's what
Yeah.
started that whole.
That's what
string of
podcast is
com-
about.
So
though,
this
man.
this website's awesome for
Okay,
conversation
thank you.
starters.
This website. Yeah.
Oh shit.
What's your biggest regret?
Oh, Christmas. Event-specific conversation starters. Those are fucking stupid, so we're just gonna pretend like I
No,
didn't
they
say
are.
it.
We can find some funny shit in there.
Best Christmas memory you ever had.
Best Christmas.
Oh. That's...
See, that's just dumb shit. Nobody gives a fuck.
Oh, I have
Yeah.
one.
I just said nobody gives a fuck.
Well, you're gonna
Nobody gives a fuck, Rebecca. Why?
What is it?
One time in Washington, it was 2 days before Christmas, and part of my house burned down.
That is a fucking awesome memory. That's just
It
fantastic.
was crazy, and we all almost died.
Jesus.
That's your
Christ.
favorite memory?
That's my.
That's just the one
Only
you
memory.
remember. Yeah. Like,
That's it said best Christmas memory, not most
Hey.
depressing
Rebecca's
fucking
getting sad as shit over
world.
here.
And
That's just the only
I
one.
can't talk to my man, so I'm gonna think of every depressing thing in my life.
Phony. Phony. Not phony.
Birthday shit. How do you celebrate your birthday? Get
Shit
shit-faced.
faced. Yeah.
Funny pickup lines.
Yo, how's it hanging?
You are pretty cute for a short girl.
I said
Me?
short girl.
Question mark?
What the fuck?
Me? You looking at me?
Okay, we're done with this site because it's fucking.
The science of people.
Science of people just got down as fuck.
Well, oh, did you just click back to like the podcast? Oh, yeah.
There we go.
No, what?
We'll go back to other shit. I'm pretty stoked with how much.
That
we were
content
able
was
to
good
just
though. Yeah.
go on
Everyone always talks about don't talk about politics or religion, but I think like those are some of the
If
juiciest
you do
topics
it-
that you can really get
If
into.
If you
do
do
it
it
with
with-
an open mind.
Yeah, but the problem is, hardcore Christians and hardcore Republicans, even hardcore liberals and hardcore atheists,
Hardcore anybody.
hardcore anybody, they're going to refuse to see any points outside of their own.
Yep, absolutely.
Anybody who declares an absolute
Yeah,
is a hard person to
yeah.
deal with.
My philosophy teacher was like, the best thing about philosophy, or the best advice I can give you for being a modern day philosopher is never declare an absolute.
Well, because if you think about it, everything is only declared based on an inference. Everything's only correct up until this measurable point.
It's only correct to you. It's
Yeah.
not going to be correct. to
Well, it's like
everybody.
even like evolution. Like evolution is correct right now, but it's to a measurable point. You
Yeah.
know,
We
if
could
we
discover
stop
the other day
evolving
that
right now
fucking-
and we never go anywhere from where we are right now, then we're just like,
Evolution.
well,
is
it
proven.
was real, but
Yeah.
yeah, it's kind of fucked with now. You know, like everything's only an absolute until the point that it's not.
Yeah.
You
Like
know?
gravity. One day the Earth's just gonna stop spinning and we're all gonna go woo.
Yeah, and then it's not a fact.
And then
anymore.
gravity's not a law anymore.
Like and all that's the way it is. Everything's only absolute till a given point. Everything's measurable until it's not. You know,
Yeah.
like until you reach a point. And this might sound like pure bullshit, but it really is. Like everything is only as far as you have declared it so far. It's like I can be like I'm a straight dude. But
And then one day you just see
I
this
just
magnificent dick
want to
and
suck this dick. Like I just want to suck the dick so hard. Just
I feel like the sound effects are completely unnecessary.
just guys, right now I'm working the balls. Just
Oh
under the
my
mic,
God.
I'm working the balls. I'm gonna
The balls
lick
of the
tip
microphone.
in a second. Yeah, but it's just like that's only as far as I know
yeah.
right now.
I'm only as straight as
I'm only as straight as the lack of dicks that's been in my mouth.
Oh shit. Oh, here's a good, decent one. How do you relieve stress? Like not the bullshit. I beat off or I drink. Like what's a legitimate stress relief?
Well, beat off does help, but
I mean that's an immediate though. That's not like a long-term stress relief. That's just like fuck. And then you
I don't ever scream like
I need to just go rage out on my dick.
Jerking the skin off your dick. Can girls aggressively do it too? Because they're more sensitive, so it's just like Gah! Just like they're spinning a disc, like super fucking.
They're
hard.
going DJ man.
Just DJ style, yeah.
You guys are gross.
It's real though, Rebecca.
I mean, we spit hot fire.
Spit
No
hot
shit.
fire.
But anyway, real methods of stress relief for long term.
Long term.
Long term
Therapy.
meaning like the rest of the day.
Therapy.
Oh, therapy, yeah. Therapy's
Like-
pretty solid.
Yeah. Hey guys, I'm psychotic, so I go to therapy. No, I'm kidding. I think everyone should go to therapy.
Oh, yeah.
Honestly,
Everybody's got
It's-
some shit. that
It's
they
not
fucking-
even therapy because I don't think my
It's just talking to
counselor
somebody.
is a doctor, so I don't think it's not like I see
You're
a
just going
psychologist.
to a secret talk
I
session.
pay somebody to hang out with me for an hour. Like no, we just talk pretty much. You know,
Yeah.
we just
I
talk.
don't like therapy.
What do you say?
I'm not
Why?
a fan of therapy.
Why not?
I've been in therapy like my whole life pretty much. My parents put me in
Did
there.
you go in therapy like, hey, we're putting you here so we can figure out what to subscribe you or prescribe you?
Yeah, and it
Okay,
was like,
that's
hey,
that's
you're an
different.
angry child and you have ADHD, so you're
No,
just
no,
gonna
no. We're talking
go
therapy like somebody who actually.
You gotta go to
digs into
therapy
your mental
on
state.
your own
No.
account. I think it's way better
Yeah.
too because I sought it out. I was like, you know what? I'm tired of being freaking the fuck out, having anxiety attacks. I was like, I'm gonna talk to somebody, and you find somebody that you have like that you can confide in. I guess. I mean, I'm really easy at like talking about.
You're thinking
in-depth
like
shit.
psychiatry.
Yeah,
It was
no.
like all the same stuff. Everybody always asked the same questions, and I always gave them the same bullshit.
See, no,
answers,
that's one thing
and-
that's different is with my counselor. It's none of it's cut and dry like that.
Yeah.
It's
very
never.
case by
She
case
never asks,
situation.
"How do you feel?" That's
Yeah.
not something.
How does
comes out
that
of her
make you
mouth.
feel? That I don't ask.
She
how
goes
do you
like,
feel?
well, why is that you like? She's like, well, you're talking about this. Like, is that maybe because of this? And then
Yeah.
I'll go ramble on for another 15 minutes. And it's honestly, it's not like I'm talking to this. I'm like I'm talking to someone. I'm not having a conversation with somebody. She's not telling me what's wrong with me. I'm just saying everything that I've already thought of in my head, just out loud to someone.
And
in
when
a
you
safe
get it out,
space.
it's a different
It's fucking,
deal.
dude. It's weird. Like
It's like
I might leave there feeling more anxious than I did when I like came in, but the day after, like it's a whole different feeling. Like
Yeah.
my whole body, like my whole persona is different since I've been going.
I'd equate that to like working out. Like you'll be sore as fuck after working out, but
Yeah.
like once you recover from that, then you feel stronger. You feel like you can endure more.
It's a strange way because you get different views of analyzing. Like,
Yeah.
You know, if you're already a strongly self-analyzing person,
Mhm.
it's nice to have someone who just goes there and just like pokes a stick in another angle of it.
Yeah.
It's just like, well, look at it from right here, and then you're like,
Yeah.
oh, okay, maybe that is because of this.
Yeah.
Plus,
you know.
just saying your anxiety out loud helps so
Oh,
much.
100%. Yeah.
I had anxiety for the longest time, and I never told anybody, and I just kept it to myself. And then when I finally did say it out loud, like, yeah, I have anxiety, it was like,
Yeah, I'm an
like, oh my God.
extremely internal person. Anything that bothers me, I don't tell anybody.
Yeah.
Anything that makes me anxious, I stays inside and I take it out on the fucking heavy bag later. You know,
Yeah.
it's like, I know.
I popped it.
Oh goodness, you.
Oh no! You see- what the fuck is
Is it
that?
gel?
What?
Oh shit!
Oh my god! We need a garbage
Oh
bag.
shit!
Why
Oh
did you touch it?
You need a picture
Oh.
of this though. Dylan,
Oh my
pictures.
Oh my goodness!
So
Yeah.
they can see what happened. Our
Just so you guys know,
studio
we have this
stress
stress
M&M.
ball. Yeah, she made it explode. Jesus
She's
Christ!
really got anxiety because
Oh
she
my
fucking popped our
God.
stress M&M.
Fucking Jesus!
We're gonna get a picture of it real quick for the Facebook. It looks like I
That's
just
golden.
snotted on it.
Oh
this
my
fucking
goodness!
thing. That shit is so goddamn sticky. What the
Oh.
fuck is this?
I don't know.
Is it like polymer or some
it's
shit?
I don't know. It's
You
cool
should
though.
probably
'cause
wash your
it's,
hands.
I should. It's probably like fucking highly toxic.
it's gonna melt through your skin. Oh goodness.
Oh my god.
What were we even talking about in the podcast? Oh, you're
We're
talking
talking
about
therapy.
Yeah. Oh yeah, therapy.
That's how I feel about therapy.
She feels about. Yeah, she needs to go to therapy. 'Cause she
Yeah,
just
'cause she
broke a stress
fucking
ball.
destroyed that stress ball. You know, Creature actually did it earlier, so he might have started the groundwork.
The groundwork.
The groundwork for the stress ball
He
destruction.
laid the foundation. Aaron's just gonna play with the
I am.
stress ball goo for the rest of the podcast.
It's probably like some alien.
I got
fucking
some more
DNA.
stuff, but like, what do you guys do? What do you?
For the stress shit.
Yeah.
The gym, honestly, is like, there's a Henry Rollins quote that says, friends come and go. I don't know what it is exactly. I'm
But
sure
iron never
paraphrase.
lies, or
But
something
the
like that.
iron stays the same.
Yeah.
Like, friends come and go, things change, but the iron stays the same.
Yeah.
200 pounds is always 200 pounds. So
Yeah.
you go there and that's like,
A constant.
yeah, that'll be your constant. Like, you could think you're the shit, then you go in there and you try and put up some weight and you're like, oh fuck, I'm out of shape.
Yeah.
Like, it'll always kick you in the balls or it'll always pick you up whenever you're feeling like
It's just
shit.
a reality check. Kind of.
It keeps you grounded. Like,
Yeah.
it lets you know where you are at all times. So if I'm having a shitty day, like when I was super depressed when Tess first left, that was essential to me digging myself out of the hole that I was in, was going to the gym, because then I was able to be like, okay, this is where I stand
Yeah.
in everything.
And it's like, if I can't progress myself emotionally and mentally, I
I'm
know
just
I
gonna
can
be
progress
monster as
myself
fuck.
in
Yeah.
the amount of weight that I'm throwing towards the sky.
Yeah.
I feel that. You got anything else? Like what? Like
Music is
Yeah.
always like, that's been around since.
just riding with your shirt
I was
off because
there.
you don't wear a shirt when people aren't around.
Yeah. I hardly ever wear a shirt. When there's no one around, my shirt is off.
Yeah.
At all fucking times. Unless it's too cold, and then I won't wear a shirt, but I'll throw my hoodie on. Like my zip up hoodie. I'll even go like check the mail or run to the shopette with just my zip up hoodie on.
Well, yeah, you drove home the whole way last night because some dude tore your shirt open.
The security guards tore my fucking shirt.
Oh, was it them?
Assholes.
Fucking douchebags.
Cock monsters.
Jesus. What about you, Rebecca?
I think writing out lists. I know it sounds dumb, but when
I
I,
feel
get
It's
like
like
really
1, 2. No, I'm kidding.
anxious, when I get like really anxious and really stressed, and I have like a billion things on my mind, I just write it all down,
Yeah.
and I'll make to-do lists, things I need to pay lists, goals for the next year lists.
Oh, see, if I had to write out things that I needed to pay, I'd just kill myself.
But like, if I don't write it down, I feel like I get so anxious and so stressed
Because
out
that's
about all
just
of
one
the
more
things
thing
that I
in your
need
head.
to remember. So
Yeah.
I have lists all over my house, just random things to do. So.
I
Favorite
feel like that's
celebrity
a
crushes
fairly
one.
common one though, because it's like said a multitude of times that women
Write down
are
your
list
goals.
makers,
List, yeah.
and men are just kind of not.
I
Yeah.
have to have goals in life too. Like I have.
I think
to
I'm
have
driven
immediate
enough.
goals.
If I wrote lists, I feel like it'd honestly be wasting time to write the list.
I feel like I need lists because I think of really good shit and then
Yeah.
I forget it.
I feel like I should write down stuff more, but I don't think
Yeah.
I should write a list more.
Well, it doesn't have to be a like to-do list in that
Yeah.
sense, but like with this calendar thing that I got for the blog and the podcast, like I come up with ideas when I'm driving or taking a shit or
Yeah.
whatever, and I never write them down. So
Yeah.
now I'm gonna run in here with my pants around my ankles before I
Still
write it down.
shitting, like-
I'm still shitting. But
I can't stop going. It feels so good.
I just watched the movie the other day.
Oh my
love
God.
Grandma's Boy.
Oh, it's great.
We just powered through episode. What is this? 4?
Yeah. I think we still got a couple minutes though.
We do. We've got 7 minutes left before we
Is it
gotta
deep
cut
one?
this
Nice.
shit off.
Yeah,
for
well-
this one.
I just had a stupid train off that would just get gross and weird. Then I'm just like, I don't know, maybe
we should
go
just
there.
save that for another time.
But I think for relaxation, when I went to that sensory deprivation shit,
oh fuck, I want to do that shit so bad.
dude,
It's
I've
so
never.
expensive though.
It really is, but if you felt the way that you feel, like you've done yoga before, right?
Yeah.
You know how you get stoner face
Oh
afterwards,
yeah.
where your
When
face
they do
is
that
like,
last part where you just lay there
and
for
you're
like
just
the last 5 minutes.
like you're just drooling on your mouth, like
And you just feel like you had a soul orgasm.
comatose. Yeah, like it's like that, but like you feel like you're being hugged
Yeah.
by the warmth around. Like you just like it just felt like I was wearing compression clothes everywhere, and I was just like, like just the deepest breath you could ever take, and like you just are sitting there, and the all the sensory input of life is just kind of toned down a little bit. You
Yeah.
don't hear the tweets of
It's-
everything.
Deprived?
Maybe.
Hence the name.
And the visuals you get in there are fucking crazy too, dude. Like, I swear, like, I was walking through, like, Xavier's, like, house. Professor Xavier from the X-Men. Like, I walked up to, like, this really vivid brick building and, like, walked inside and, like, saw the big wooden staircase with, like, the carpet in the middle of it. You know, the green carpet. It's all fancy. All, like, mahogany everywhere. And you, like, walk to the right.
Books.
Yeah, and you see, like, those, like, fancy, like, leather-wrapped reading chairs and, like, a library and stuff. And then I just, like, cut back out. And I just see, like, blackness. And then I'm, like, walking through this grass pathway with all of it, like, all of the sides, the walls of this are just, like, this rocky terrain. It's just, like, a rock wall that go up both sides. And, like, it's almost like the opacity of my sight slowly fades out as it goes up. So it just turns into this white light where I can't see anything up above, like, 30 feet. And I'm just walking down this, like, straight line. Just brightest colors, like 4K shit, like just, and then you just pop out of it, and then I just see my naked body floating in space. Like, honestly, the weirdest shit. Like, but it's like I'm naked in this fucking warm pod filled with salt, and like
you might as well be on an alien spaceship.
Honestly, yeah, and you just see your naked body like third person floating in space, and you're just like, for sure, put some pants on me. But like that was
a loincloth.
That was extremely relaxing. Like, I highly recommend. Like, you know, Joe Rogan talks about the sensory deprivation all day, but
all that shit.
You don't know what the fuck he's talking about till you do it.
Yeah.
And then you should call that fucking place that's around here and be like, yo, do you guys do like a first timers thing? Because I'm pretty sure they will. Yeah. They usually do like $45 or something like that for one time.
I'll call them up about the first timers thing, and then I'll also be like, yo, I do this blog and podcast.
Totally hit you guys up. Yeah, if you fucking just hook a brother up.
But I'm not going to say where they are until we get this thing agreed to.
Yeah.
Because I don't want to promote them.
Somewhere in the Midwest.
Yeah. Somewhere within my travel radius that I'm comfortable with on a daily basis.
Yeah, this is 2 fucking hours.
God damn it. What time is it? Because we got to head out in some odd hours.
We got to head out, like, we're leaving at 2.
Yeah.
It's 11:23.
Yeah.
Fuck. It's rapidly approaching.
Yeah. Well, we can just go chain smoke and just get
well,
monsters or something.
We're at 56. Man, we got 4 minutes left. Is there anything you want to close out with? Do you want to
do some fucking shout outs or something?
Did we shout anyone out this podcast?
I don't know if we really did much shouting out this podcast.
Well, maybe we should just not shout. We'll just change things up, make people guess.
Reverse shout out.
I think Aaron should sing.
I can't. I got this fucking goo on my
Well, then take the fucking goo off, and
then it's gonna be done by the time we ungoo.
Well, we can do longer than an hour.
No, that's unacceptable. And I gotta pee and wash my hands.
Well, then why don't you go do those things, and I'll just freestyle beatbox until you come back with your acoustic guitar.
I feel like that's awful radio.
We can just like do like a low, like a. And then like fade it out, and then fade it back, like pause it, and then fade it back in, and then have the guitar strumming. Like, I feel like we've talked about you singing, so you gotta fucking do it.
All right.
So wait, let me do the humming out. Let's listen.
Welcome back. We just had a smoke break and got the guitar and shit, so I'm gonna play my cover of City and Colors, Coming Home. And here it is.
I've seen the streets in the west, I've driven down the 90. Hell, I've seen America's best, and I've been through the Rockies, and I've seen Saskatoon. I've driven down the Highway 1, hoping that I see you soon. But I'm coming home. Nebraska, and hell, you know it ain't worth shit. be his. Coming home, coming home, coming home, coming home, coming home, coming
Nice.
That was originally performed by City and Color, aka Dallas Green.
Dallas Green's a motherfucker.
Dallas Green is a fucking boss ass.
And
bitch.
you're a motherfucker too. Some shit. I saw you fumbling a little bit there, but that was
Oh
like-
yeah, I haven't played, like I
Yeah.
said, singing songs like I think since Tess left.
Yeah, I was like, I know all these words, and I like if I was more drunk, I'd totally jump in on this, but I cannot reach any vocal tone of people wanting to listen to at the moment. So yeah, dude, let's get one more out of you.
Alright, this is originally by Bring Me the Horizon, then This Wild Life, and now myself playing This Wild Life's version of Sleepwalking.
My secrets are burning a hole through my heart, and my bones catch a fever when it cuts you this deep. It's hard to find a way to break the time to stay the way it did before it. It's like I'm sleepwalking. Fell into another hole again. It's like I'm sleepwalking at the edge of the world. Or do I go from here, or do I disappear? Edge of the world. Do I sink or swim, or simply disappear? Your eyes are swallowing me. Mirrors start to whisper, and shadows start to sing. My skin smothering me. Help me find a way to break. Time stood still the way it did before it. It's like I'm sleepwalking. Fell into another hole again. It's like I'm sleepwalking. Wake up, take my hand, give me a reason to start again. Wake up, pull me out and give me a reason to start again. Time stood still the way it did before it. It's like I'm sleepwalking. Fell into another hole again. It's like I'm sleepwalking. It's like I'm sleepwalking. It's like I'm sleepwalking. It's like I'm sleepwalking.
I forgot some of the words in there, but it's whatever.
It's all good, man.
That's what happens when you do impromptu bullshit guitar performances. But that will conclude our, what was this, fourth installment?
Fourth installment. Yeah.
Fourth installment.
Maybe the third, because the second's a bonus episode.
And the second was kind of...
Thanks for any of you guys that tuned in.
Yeah.
That was just a little bonus for you motherfuckers who suffered through. So
Yeah, woohoo, sing songs.
you guys feel this. Shout out to any songs you want Aaron to learn. Because I'll make him do that shit again even though he doesn't want to.
Boo.
Alright. I love you guys. Thanks
check
for
out
fucking listening.
Average Ghosts on iTunes, Pocket Cast. I'm pretty sure if any other podcast app links to iTunes, it should be available on there.
AGPC.
AGPC.
Subscribe
Also-
to the blog.
AverageGhost.com. Sign up for the email list. I'm gonna get back on that shit as soon as Dylan gets back home. I'll start being more active on the website.
Yeah.
Getting that shit updated and going.
We
So
love
yes,
you, motherfuckers.
peace out.
Thanks for listening.
bitches.